interesting about this studio too is that schizophrenic is the wrong word, but we're all so different, not only in our approaches and our styles, what we bring to the table, but that's also what makes us really interesting, you know, as a studio and as individuals, you know. And I think the more we see the projects that we're getting and doing, just recently, Tim got asked to do a fill-in issue for Boom Studios, and he couldn't really handle it. So our one missing member of Deep Six, Michel Fife, Mike Fife, we decided that they would do the book together and turn it around pretty quick, and they're working on it right now. And I don't know if we would have necessarily considered that had we not had the studio. And suddenly the studio that houses writers, artists, colorists, letterers, and production of all kinds, we can produce a whole comic pretty rapidly if we were asked to do that, you know, today. And I think that's really cool.
Oh, yeah, that is really cool. It's not, I don't know if anybody's really doing that.
Well, I think Eisner did back in the day. I think like studios,
Slade Gallery.
Yeah.
Right.
I think the difference in that, and Eisner was running a factory, the production,
right,
and he had guys. There was a very clear strata. Whereas we're all kind of like equals here. We're all weird, offbeat individualists in our own way. The uniting factor of all of us, we're all doing our own thing. And none of us are actually working in the mainstream of comics, whatever that means. At the moment, I'm working on this page, which is a double-page splash of Manhattan in the year 2679, which is for a comic called The Adventures of Nikolai Dante, which is in 2000 AD. Obviously, now that I live in New York, this has become a kind of personal thing. This is expressing my opinion about Manhattan. But I've also taken an assistant for the first time in this, which is why it's so unbelievably detailed, because I would never have done this by myself. I would have found some sort of shortcut. So, because he's done such an amazing job on it, Mike Fife, who's the 7th Deep Sixer, I've been working on the inks for this for about a week.
Oh, so he's inking it.
I'm inking it. He's started penciling and I'm having to kind of like go over it and then ink it again. So it's very collaborative and hopefully very overwhelming when it's done. I want everyone to go wow and then go, okay, what's next?
And what about Lily?
Oh yeah, I do have another thing.
What's Activate?
Activate. For Activate I do this, which is The Adventures of Lily Mackenzie. Or The Adventures of Lily Mackenzie and the Mines of Charybdis, which is, that's the black and white line work for. You can all check it out on lilymackenzie.com. And that's what I do for fun when I'm not drawing other comics for money.
First thing you've written?
First thing I've written in quite a long time, and I'm enjoying the hell out of doing it. It's great fun. And I'm hoping that transmits and the audience enjoy the hell out of it too. I'm working somewhat smaller because it's easier, quicker to do. And I can carry it around in my bag and do it in sort of my spare time. This is coloured by, actually I've got a friend of mine who does the colouring for me.
Oh, nice.
Because he actually colours my stuff better than I can, which is always a good thing. And he's working on Lily for free because we're such good friends. And almost all his work comes through me, so he feels he owes me one. You don't, Gary, it's okay.
And I think I don't think you would bring every and any project to us and then we go, oh yeah, Mike, you color it and letter it and you do the pencil. I think we would look at the project and say, huh, it's a science fiction thing, let's talk to Simon about that. Because he seems to be leaning towards that right now with a lot of his work. Or, you know, if it's horror, we might bring it to Tim or something because he just draws the best zombie pig ever drawn. Stuff like that. I think our virtues would dictate how the alignment of the job might be done. And again, this is all hypothetical because we're only kind of doing it now for the first time as a studio.
Well, Mike works in animation and is someone who works for approached us.
And he's got a
possible job.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And he worked at Valiant for Jim Shooter. So he's learned all the ropes.
He doesn't talk.
It's a silent partner.
Well, hi, I'm Mike Cavallaro, and I'm here at Deep Six. And today I've been working on a book for a publisher called First Second, and it's written by Jane Yolen, and I'm doing all the artwork. It's a roughly 160-page book, and I'm at the very, very early stages. So what I've been doing for the past few weeks is going through this final draft of the script, making some notations and then doing my scribbly, indecipherable thumbnails, where I really do all the heavy thinking here, although I'm not sure this makes much sense to anyone other than me. And my process is I break the script down into these thumbnails, and then I go on to penciling the pages. And so that's what I'm working on now. I just recently completed a 52-page story that's published through Image Comics. The first issue came out this month, September. The next issue is out in October, called Parade with Fireworks. That's a true story that I wrote based on my grandfather's experiences in Italy in 1923, and that I think I finished just prior to this. I wrapped that up and I moved directly into this project, and I've got about a year to go. I'll be doing everything. It's full color art, so I'll be penciling, lettering, inking, coloring, and that's today and this week and the next year of my life.